Hey guys, what is going on? Carter here. Got another video for you. This is on another oldie but goodie. This knife is a couple years old. Came out while I was on my YouTube hiatus a while back. I carried it a lot. I absolutely love it. And in fact, one thing I love about doing these videos is it kind of rekindles my passion for some of these older knives. So I really enjoy doing these reviews on knives that I haven't touched on in the past. I'll probably be putting this in my pocket tomorrow, which I haven't done in a little while. This is the ZT-0620 collaboration knife with Mr. Ernest Emerson. The beauty of this knife is it combines the high quality tank-like properties of zero tolerance with the great designs, ergonomics, and features of Emerson. Really a match made in heaven. Absolutely love it. I want to pick up the drop point model as well in the satin at some point. It's on my list. But I have absolutely loved this knife ever since I got it. Let's talk about some features here. Overall length of this baby is about 8.5 inches. Blade length is about 3.6. So it's really that good medium all-around size that fits a lot of needs. The blade style is a modified tanto. It's kind of a mix between a drop point and a tanto. You can see it's not nearly as aggressive of a tanto as the CQC7, which is right here. You can see the sharp angles going on over here. It's a much stronger tanto design, thicker tip. This one kind of comes to a much thinner point there, but you get a lot more versatility with something like this. You get the benefits of the drop point style with some of the benefits of the tanto. So it's, like I said before, it's a mix of the two. Steel is L-Max on here. ZT has really honed in their L-Max heat treat and things like that. So very good steel from them. It'll perform very well. Blade thickness, you got a nice thick blade, a little bit thicker than what you'd see on an Emerson. You can see that the handles are about the same on the CQC7, but you actually get a little more blade than the CQC7. So that is kind of nice. One thing that a lot of people detract from Emerson is their blade to handle ratio. There's quite a bit of wasted space on a lot of Emerson designs. ZT did not follow suit with that. Everything fits pretty well. You really couldn't get too much more blade into that handle. Tip up, right hand, left hand carry. Emerson style pocket clip here. Titanium frame lock, nice thick titanium slab, titanium liner, and then G10 on this side. Huge pivot with the ZT style, kind of that bolt style that they had way back in the day. Haven't seen too much of lately, so I'm glad they brought that back. I always like the look of that pivot right there. Kind of the hex style on here. It has a steel insert in the titanium lock bar right there to prevent stick and excessive wear of the titanium lock face. Got to remember, titanium is soft, steel is hard. The titanium, when it's raw, just butting up against the steel, eventually wears down, and it also causes stick and things like that. Over travel is also built into the lock bar insert. The lock bar insert. So that prevents you from over traveling the lock bar there. Seeing a lot of that kind of integration in newer styles and things like that. The action is extremely smooth. It does have quite a bit of resistance on this lock bar, so it doesn't fly open, and the blade isn't really going to fall on its own, but it kind of has that CRK Sebenza hydraulic feel to it. Feels really nice. Lockup is perfect, rock solid, does not budge, no left or right movement, no up or down, no sloppiness in the detent. It is absolutely perfect. You have the wave opening feature, so you can wave this right out of your pocket. It does very well with that. Thumb disc opener, like Emerson's do, right there. Rides in the pocket very well. It is kind of hefty. Comes in at, 6.5 ounces, I believe. 6.5 ounces, so it is pretty hefty. It is a tank of a knife. You can see the thickness there. It's a little bit thicker than a standard Emerson, just by a tad, but it is a sweet knife indeed. Let's take a look at it next to a Commander. You see the size similarities there. Price point on this is around $200, which is actually less than a lot of comparable Emerson designs. The Commander actually comes in under $200, but a lot of the newer designs will pop in at a little bit more than $200. So for an American-made knife that has the design properties and features of an Emerson knife, but the more modern, high-quality materials of zero tolerance, you can't go wrong with this collaboration. It is a straight-up win. I absolutely love it. I'll be carrying this tomorrow. All right, guys, take it easy. I'm out of here.